In this module, we'll look at how to view a summary of the surveys for your centre. As a centre manager or receptionist, you can see all the surveys that need to be completed for your centre across all service providers. Regular monitoring and actioning of surveys for your centre will help you keep your centre's data up to date and accurate. You can discuss any outstanding surveys with service providers who can then follow them up. The Happy Dashboard has all the information you need for your centre. Surveys are listed by surveys requiring completion by service providers. These may also include surveys requiring completion by young people. Surveys requiring completion by young people. In this case, the service provider has completed their survey, however the young person has not completed some or all of their survey. The percentage symbol shows you how complete the survey is. You can also see surveys for groups as well if you have any for your centre. Each individual record indicates the young person who's being seen, the visit number, the type of service and the service provider. You can view a more detailed list of surveys by clicking on one of the buttons below the survey section. This allows you to further filter the survey results by, for example, month or service provider. You can also see service provider surveys on the home page for a particular service provider. So in this example, we just want to see surveys relevant to Nellie Namala. So we would select her name, and then we only see surveys where she is the service provider. This is useful to check how each service provider is completing their surveys, or when a service provider is unexpectedly absent and you want to know which surveys they have outstanding. Sometimes young people don't complete their surveys. So some of the reasons for this include the young person did not attend, their appointment was cancelled, for example. So let's just go back to our view of all surveys. You can see here in this example that Lily de Graves has not completed her survey, and we know that she didn't attend her appointment. So we can then select the drop-down list here, select the appropriate option that will display a message asking if you want to update the survey status, and then if we click OK, that will update the survey. Occasionally also you may need to reassign a survey to another service provider. For example, at the last minute someone different saw the young person, or the assigned service provider was not in the office for that day. For example, we know that Nellie Namala was unable to provide service for this young person. So if we click View, we can see the details of the occasion of service. To change the service provider, we click Change Service Provider, click on the X to remove Nellie's name, and then select the new service provider, and then click Update Service Providers. When you reassign a survey, it then displays on the Happy Dashboard of the newly assigned service provider. You'll only be able to reassign a survey if the service provider has not begun their survey. So in this case, this survey now is assigned to Anthony Castro, who can then complete it for the young person. You should now be confident to view the surveys that need completing for your centre and manage any surveys that need your attention.